What makes a person of interest?
Good morning, folks. Come on, let some folks jump on here. There we go. Good morning. Let me get my earbuds out. D. Richard Hodges. See what we got here. We got a lot going on. There we go. All right, let's see who's on this morning. Chris Ordinale. Man, I saw where you took action on Monster Producer last night. Congratulations. Good morning, Greg Hurst, Kyle Hendricks, Jason Peck. Yes, it is true that I am in Florida. And yes, it is true that it's still cold in Florida. Good morning, Amanda. But it is sun shining, right? It's cold, Greg, but it's sunshine. And that's the main thing, folks. So I'm in Florida. I'm flying back this afternoon to get back in the flow. I've been in the flow, guys. I'm writing a new book, as you know. Good morning, Frank. And so I need these bursts of times, Jason Jones, where I can get in a creative state. And man, Freddie Blanton, this is where you be coming, Freddie, to my couples retreat. Right here. So I had these huge bursts of energy. Brian King, huge burst of momentum while I've been down here. Huge ideas that have breakthroughs, right? And they all come from places like this right here, Catherine Bass, where I can get away. This is where couples retreat is, Catherine, down in Florida. So I'm just out this morning getting to walk in, getting ready for my day. And I've been thinking, because tomorrow night I'm doing Person of Interest, Mark. A free session on how to become a person of interest in the world. And I was reading a book. I'm reading a book about ambition right now to get ready to write my book on Prey Drive, because that book's got to be finished by May 31st. So I'm reading all these books. I'm making notes. And I came across something this morning in a book about ambition. It says a dream without courage, right? A dream without courage is going nowhere, folks. The courage it takes to get up every day and pursue a dream. See, what most people do is they wake up and they give up on their dream. They wake up and they have a dream, and every now and then they think about it. Every now and then they pursue it. Every now and then they're interested in it. And then they go right back to the grind of life. And I know why. The demands, the pressures of life, where you got to put food on the table and grow the business and all those things. But there's got to be a balance. And the balance has got to be between pursuing my big dream, Robert Beam, and making it work every single day. So it takes a lot of courage, man. And the courage is to get up. It takes a lot of Prey Drive. Right, Brian Covey? It takes a lot of courage. But a dream without courage is just a nightmare, really, because it's something you never really manifest. And back when I wrote the book, This Ain't No Practice Life, what I was saying when I wrote This Ain't No Practice Life was, you get one shot, man. One round, one go at it, one push, right? One deal. And so if you don't do something with it, man, it's nobody's fault but their own. People of interest have the courage to pursue their big dreams. People of interest have the courage to make the connection. I heard it said like this once: you're one person away from a new season in life. You're one connection away from a new season. You're one person away from opening the door. You're one person away. Now, because here's the deal, we have considerations, and the consideration says I'll never be able to do that. Okay? It'll take too long. It'll cost too much. It'll be too hard. I could have all those reservations about the new Greatness Factory, by the way. My life would be so much easier not doing a Greatness Factory, right? Doesn't cost me any money. My life would be easy just renting houses down in Florida versus owning a house. My life would be easier, I don't know, chartering a jet versus owning a jet. Here's the deal. If you're going to take it all the way, folks, then you need to take it all the way. If you're going to take part of the way, then take it part of the way. Right, Megan? If you're going to go some of the way, why don't you go all the way, man? And all the way is going to take courage. You're going to wake up in the morning scared. And your feelings, Jared Shepard, are going to tell you one thing. Just like my feelings do. When I get up in the morning, my feelings sometimes are telling me, man, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a lot. This is going to take a big push of effort. Right, Jay Cash? This is going to take a bunch of energy to do this. That's what your feelings tell you. People of interest then get up, activate their prey drive, get going like I'm doing this morning, right? And then they go, okay, I'm ready. Let's go do this. So people of interest have this courage muscle. Courage is the ability, Joshua, to see something through to its conclusion, in my opinion. Courage is the ability to take an idea and attempt something that other people ain't willing to attempt. It's willing to risk something that other people ain't willing to risk, right? It's the ability to do something other people just ain't willing to do. That's courage. Ask another person for something. Go do something other people ain't willing to do. Take an investment. Make a risk. Try a new concept. Be willing to fail. That's courage. Great question, by the way. That's courage, guys. So if you don't have any courage, you probably don't have any money. If you don't have any courage, you probably don't have any dreams. If you don't have any courage, you're not doing anything big. If you don't have any courage, folks, then you're static, stuck, complacent, bored. You're not dynamic. You're not dynamic. So people of interest have this courage muscle, the ability to take a risk, the ability to see something through to its conclusion. Good morning, John. The ability to take an idea and work it to its natural maturation. That's courage, man. And when you got that, they can take away a lot of things from you, but they can't take away your courage. Isn't that sweet? They can take away a lot of things from you, folks, but they can't take away your courage. So if you're out there this morning, you're thinking, man, I want to be a person of interest. I want to play at the highest level. I want to attract people. Part of what attracts people to you is courage. It's like you got courage that other people ain't got. So they come looking for it, and they want to borrow some from you because they're like, man, that dude will take a lot of risk. Man, that dude will do things I'm not willing to do. Right? To have things in life. You look at these houses right here, folks, down in Seaside. Look at that. These houses are $5 million, and they're not even on the ocean. And they're beautiful, man. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. It takes courage. It takes courage to go out and make enough money to have one of these houses. $5 million, it's not even on the ocean. Okay? It takes courage. Don't take any courage to live a common life, by the way. Don't take any courage to do common things. Don't take any courage to be average. Don't take any courage to underperform. Don't take any courage, Pastor Ken. It takes courage to go out there and ask another person for something today. Work the sales muscle. Ask another person to take action on your product or service. It takes courage. So I'm glad Joshua, Chris Ordinal. This is where all my retreats are in Florida, by the way. Down here in Seaside. What's up, Mark? Yep, I'm right over from you, big guy. In Seaside. We got a beautiful house here. Love it here. Every time I feel renewed, it's a perfect time to be here. I know it's a little cool, but the sun is shining. Jared Shepard said strategic risk. That's right. There's always a strategy behind everything. My strategy is top line revenue, folks. I got to do anything I can, Brian White, to produce revenue. It takes courage to pick up the phone and call a person today and go, hey, man, you said you were interested, but you hadn't taken action. You said you wanted to do this, but we haven't done it yet. You said, right? It takes courage, man. Good morning, Matt. So if you're out there in the world and you're thinking, man, I want to be a POI, number one thing you got to have is you got to create this courage muscle. Because the courage muscle drives everything. And your feelings absolutely going to tell you something different when you wake up in the morning. My feelings tell me something different when I wake up in the morning, by the way. They tell me to go back to bed. They tell me it's going to be tough. They tell me, Coach, man, why can't you just relax a little bit? That's what my feelings tell me. But professionals don't listen to their feelings. They use their feelings. Fear, anger, disappointment, anxiety, rejection. They use these emotions to activate the courage muscle to go do something big. In some kind of weird way, they use it, Ronald Anderson, to activate the prey drive. Low-level people use their feelings to roll back over and go to bed, Tommy Davidson. Big-level people say, let's get up, folks. Let's get going. Let's do something big today. We need the courage to take an action. So, that's right, Brian. Your actions got to be greater than your feelings. So, I'm in Seaside. I'll be flying back this afternoon. It's been a great trip with the family. I hope you're doing great. Almost every day I do these. Tomorrow night I'm doing a webinar on how to become a person of interest in the world, how to become known, famous. Famous just means well-known, folks. And you could be famous for mortgages. You could be famous for real estate. You could be famous. It's one of my favorite houses right there. Look at that. Beautiful porches. Man, it's beautiful. E. White is posting in the link. Tomorrow night I'm going to break down the ingredients of people of interest. Okay? I'm going to break down the ingredients of people of interest. And I'm going to break down how you can start your journey of being a person of interest. This is from a book I wrote many years ago. But I'm doing a boot camp February 17 and 18 at my lodge on 2 days. All we're going to do is work on your person of interest score. You can become known, folks. You become known, it's so much easier to sell. So much easier to help people. It's so much easier when people know you, when you're known to do big things in the world. So, God bless you. Let's have a great morning. Everybody needs a coach, guys. Thank you this morning for letting me be yours. Have a great day, Lisa Patrick.